Papa John's is teaming up with Taylor Swift to bring you better pizza and better music. Right now, get Taylor's new album Red, plus a large one-topping pizza for a special price. Look for this and other special offers from Taylor Swift at papajohns.com.
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I just want to say one thing. Last time I had a chance to hang out with Scott, or you know him as Dad, and we were talking about that. Just give him a hug. I mean, go give this guy is so proud of you. We were talking last night. He said that you are just one of the strongest persons he's ever met. You know, as a kid, he goes, you're not even a kid. He's like, you're so advanced in your life. What do you want to say to your dad and your mom? Because they really did a lot for you.
Well, they're amazing. You know, they're just absolutely fun and hilarious and smart, and you know, they taught me so much just by putting my brother and I first. You know, putting me and Austin first in everything that they did. It was always about us and not about them, which was the most amazing thing that a parent can give to a child.
Now, how close are you to your brother? I talked to your dad last night. Did he go to Notre Dame? I forget what college he goes to.
Yeah, he goes to Notre Dame.
And how close are you to him?
I'm really close to Austin. He is one of the most wise people I've ever met. And he's so smart, and I always go to him for advice. So we used to try to kill each other when we were little. We used to like fight like cats and dogs, but now we're like really good friends.
Do you remember, because Nashville, by the way, congratulations on the Hall of Fame, what you're doing. It's amazing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Do you remember, your mom was telling us a story yesterday, when you were 11 years old walking into Mercury Records. Do you remember that story?
I remember walking into many record labels downtown. You know, like I drive past them every day. All the labels that I walked into when I was 11 and 12, and it's kind of surreal to see all these places that, you know, where I just thought that it was impossible to get in the front door of those places.
Now I was talking to your publicist yesterday too, and most people at 12 are little kids. You're sending songs to him. What were you writing about at 12?
At 12, I was writing about, you know, school and frustrations and hard days and guys who didn't like me, who liked other girls. It was all very like emotional stuff. But you know, I've always turned to writing when I've had a hard day or a hard time with something.
Now, also Scott was talking during the orientation yesterday. We were talking about Crossroads. Because many of my friends, do you think that was, because everything's calculated in your camp. I didn't realize how organized it is. Do you think that really helped to get an older audience when you did Crossroads with Def Leppard?
I think that for me it just was the most fun thing to do because I grew up on Def Leppard music, those melodies, and it taught us so much. Like my band and we learned so much from that band. And I mean, it was, to me, that was just like a life experience, like check that off your list.
Well, he said that, I guess he had a hard time, he goes, because she's got too many lyrics, mate. I guess you had so many, you know, words.
Yeah, because I have so many words in my songs. They're so wordy.
It's so funny. And then tonight, Katie Couric, what's anything, can you give us any kind of inside scoop? What's going to happen tonight?
There's a big announcement that's going to be made on 2020, and I am so excited about it. So you know, if you want to watch that, that would be great.
Now, I will say this about you. In fact, our staff was talking about this earlier. Are you tired? Because I know it's been 2 years in the making for this CD. When do you get a break?
I won't get a break until maybe like Christmas, but you know, and then we go into planning a tour and going all over the place again. I'm kind of used to being shot out of a cannon. You know, that's kind of like what my life has become. And it's an exhilarating feeling for sure. And yeah, you're exhausted, but it's an exhausted feeling with like a sense of accomplishment too.
Do you ever feel like you're overwhelmed? Because you have a great staff. I met them all yesterday. And I think the neat thing about that is you have the final word on everything.
Yeah, it feels amazing to have so much control over my career and so much creative control over what the record looks like, how it sounds, what songs end up making the album. I'm very lucky, you know, to get to have all those choices in my, you know, like up to me.
Well, you're growing up in the business, and I know I have just a little more time with you. What is one thing or some things you could tell her that they don't know about Taylor Swift?
It would be really hard to figure out one of those things because we do so many interviews and the fans know so much about me that it's kind of like, you know, they know me, and that's one of the things that I love about my relationship with the fans is that I feel like they just really do kind of get me. We're into the same things, we love the same things, and we're scared of the same things. So I think that that's why we're all so close.
Well, thank you for having us out here. Congratulations on Red. I've been in the business for a lot more than you're not even born yet. I've never seen anything done like this in music. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you.
Taylor Swift, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.